All right, so this is question number 8 on your Unit 7 test. Claire is using square tiles to tile a bathroom. The bathroom is a rectangle that measures 8 feet by 5 feet. So I drew a diagram right here of the bathroom so that I could have a visual. The tiles come in 3 sizes, 3 inches by 3 inches, 4 inches by 4 inches, and 8 inches by 8 inches. So the question for A is how many tiles will Claire need if she uses only 3-inch tiles? Show your reasoning and draw a diagram. So I also drew a 3-inch by 3-inch tile. So basically what I need to find out is how many of those tiles will it take to cover the entire bathroom floor. To solve that, I need to do a couple different things. First of all, I need to figure out the area. So how do we find the area of a rectangle? How do I find it? Okay, Bella?
You multiply 8 times 5.
So I'm going to do length times width and do 8 times 5, which everybody is 40. 8 times 5 is 40, and we're talking 40 square feet, right? What is the problem with that? Delaney?
The tiles come in inches and not feet.
Right. So I actually need to figure out my area in inches. Okay. Now, a couple of you guys tried to take 40 and multiply it by 12. The problem with that is this is 40 square feet, and if we're multiplying it by 12 inches, I'm not going to find 12 square inches. So what I actually had to do was kind of go a little backwards. I need to change 8 feet and 5 feet into inches. So 8 feet equals how many inches, right? So to figure that out, I would then do 8 times 12, right? What is 8 times 12? Say it again, Kate.
96.
Oh, you know your 12s. 96 inches, right? I also have that 5 feet, so I have to do 5 times 12, which is how many inches? 60, yeah. 60 inches, good, Maya. Okay. So really, we've got 96 inches by 60 inches. Now, I'm going to do the same thing. Length times width. So I need to do 96 times 60. So 0 times 6 is, everybody, 0. 0 times 9, 0. 0 placeholder, it's a lot of zeros. 6 times 6 is?
36.
6 down, carry my 3. 6 times 9, plus 3, 57. Running out of room here. If I add those together, 0 plus 0, 0 plus 6, and then 5 and 7, right? So I know my area is 5,760 square inches, right? Am I done? No. All I've done is figure out the area. I have not figured out how many tiles Claire needs. So that's going to be my second step here. So I'm erasing so I have room. Grab my pen. So now I need to divide. But what am I dividing? Rex?
5,760.
By what?
9.
Where did you get 9?
3 times 3.
So we also have to find the area of this little tile, right?
Yeah.
And it's 9 square inches. So then I need to figure out how many of those 9 square inches fit into 5,760. So does 9 go into 5? Does 9 go into 57?
Yes.
How many times?
6.
6. What is 6 times 9?
54.
What is 57 minus 54?
3.
So I'm going to bring down the 6. 9 goes into 36 how many times? 4. 4 times 9? 36 minus 36 is... Okay, I need to bring down the 0. I still have a place, don't I? 9 goes into 0 how many times?
9.
What is my answer? So my actual answer would be 640 tiles. Questions on part A. Okay, Brooks.
Why would multiplying 40 by 12 not work?
Because it's 40 square inches, or feet, 40 square feet, and you're multiplying it by 12 regular inches. So remember in inches, so that's going to be the length, right?
Yeah.
Whereas when it's a square inch or square foot,
Could you just
it'd be a square.
multiply it by 12 twice?
I think that would work.
Oh.
I think you could. You could try that and see what you get.
Okay.
Yeah. I know a couple of you guys were trying that. Wasn't working. Okay. Guys, the moral of the story for this question is you not only had to multiply and divide, but you had to also figure out that you had to switch it from inches or from feet to inches. So you were converting measurement, and then you were also doing area. So you had like 5 or 6 different skills crammed into this one question. So it was really hard.
And multiplying it by 24 wouldn't work. So.
Oh, it didn't work multiplying by 12 though? Oh, you were shortcutting and doing 24. Okay. All right, I have to think about that some more. Okay, let's look at number 2. So number 2, we're doing something similar except we're using 4-inch tiles. So we've already figured out the area of our bathroom is 5,760 square inches. Michael, let's stop. So I'm going to do 5,760, and I'm going to divide it. What will I divide it by? Delaney. 16. How did you get 16? Because we have 4-inch tiles, it would be a 4 by 4, right? So we know our area would be 16. And it's already in inches. This one was hard because we're dividing by a double-digit number. So does 16 go into 5? Does it go into 57?
Yes.
How many times? 3? Should we try 3? Okay. So I would want to probably do a little helper problem off to the side. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1. So that'd be 48. I know I can't fit another 16 in there, right? So 3 is correct. Good job, Brayden. So 3 times 16 is 48. Then I'm subtracting. 57 minus 48. What do you get? 9. Bring down the 6. 16 goes into 96. How many times? Riker. 5 times. I'm going to do a little helper problem. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 80. Can I fit another one?
Yes.
6. It's going to go in exactly 6 times. So always do those little helper problems, you guys. 6 times 16 is literally 96. If I subtract, I get 0. Bring down the 0. I still have a place left. 16 goes into 0 how many times? 0. And 0 times 16 is 0. And 0 minus 0 is, of course, 0. So my answer would be 360 tiles. So if you figured out A, B would have been just a smidgen easier, right? Except you're dividing by 16, which is pretty tricky. Okay, part C. Can Claire cover the space using only 8 by 8 inch tiles? Okay, so again, I'm going to take the area of my bathroom, 5,700, was it 60? Yes. Okay, we know that's already in inches. If I have an 8 by 8 inch tile, what is the area of that tile?
64.
64 square inches, right? Look at this, you guys. Now you're dividing by 64. Okay. So does 64 go into 5?
No.
Does it go into 57?
No.
Does it go into 576? Yes. How many times?
Don't know. 0 idea.
7. Okay, so Brooks wants us to start with 7. So I'm going to do a little helper problem. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 6 is 42. Plus 2 is 44.
It can go into it more.
It can go into it more. So I want you guys to think about it this way. If I did 64 times 10, I'd have 640. So that might help you figure out, okay, it's going to go in there quite a few times. Should we try 9?
Yes.
All right, so we'll do 64 times 9. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 6, 54. Plus 3 is?
57.
Hey! So I know 9 times 64 is 576. If I subtract, I get 0. Bring down the 0. 64 goes into 0 how many times? 0 times 64 is? 90. The rectangle is 8 by 12 by 5 by 12 inches, which is 96 inches by 60 inches. So if we go back to our drawing, remember we changed it to 96 by 60. The side that's 96 inches is a multiple of 8. So we could fit 12 of the 8-inch tiles across. But the problem is the side that's 60 inches, 8 does not go into 60 evenly. So, you would have to like cut it because you would lay them. You did get it right. I told you got it right, Brayden. So the answer is no. It's, oh, what did I do? Where did it go? So the answer is no, and the reason is because 8 does not go into 60 evenly. So you would have to cut your tiles.